There are parts of this video, they're going to sound oddly quiet. I'm trying something different to keep what audio I can while eliminating copyrighted music or excessive wind. So uh, hopefully this is an improvement, but yeah, I'm trying to play by the rules. Okay, easy start.
Living in a van down by the river, singing loud. No ties, no chains, just the rolling clouds. Freedom tastes real sweet when you're nothing to give. Living in a van down by the river's where I live, where I live.
That is the Big Texan Steakhouse. And that is what they're famous for. No, I'm not going to even try that, but it'd be interesting to see if someone actually does it. Route 66 roadside attraction, the Big Texan Steakhouse, or Steak Ranch, Amarillo, Texas. Home of the free 72-ounce steak, this famous steak ranch has been feeding hungry travelers since 1960. Young man, we fed your father. Wow. Wow. Let's see if we can get lunch. The supplement to their menu. As dinner rolls while we're waiting for the main dish. Haven't been for eating particularly well since I've been stuck here in Amarillo. Been living out of a microwave mostly. Although I did do that Pizza Hut, but the deal is everything's heavy on cheese. Well, with my issues, lactose is a problem, and there's a lot of cheeses that aren't offensive, but apparently what I've been getting really troubles my gut. These rolls are fantastic. Very light, very airy, but they're a little tiny bit sweet. It's very, very, very good. Much faster than I would have expected. My garden salad's here. Looks pretty good. Some ranch, got your lettuce, shredded carrot, onion, cucumber. That'll do the job. Well, there's my lunch. The steak's bigger than I thought it was going to be. That's going to be interesting. A little plate of beans, my salad, obviously. Yeah, time to get to work. As they say, the proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the tasting. I've heard good things about this place. Obviously not going to be your cup of tea if you're vegan. And if you are, I'm sorry, I'm not. So if you're vegan, I would suggest you probably miss this episode. But if you're not, that's their medium. It's a little on the medium rare side, but that's okay. It's very moist, very, very flavorful, and the char on the outside is perfect. This needs nothing. Very good job on it. They did serve it with a whole jalapeno. I can't do that. Oh, it's got a little Big Texan flag on it. That's cute. I have a sneaking suspicion that pieces of the steak are going to go home with me in a doggy bag, or in this case, a people bag, because that's just way too big. This slice was too big. Okay, what I want to know is, what is that doing in a steakhouse? Interesting.
Okay.
I don't see any historic Route 66 Texas signs, although we're in Texas. Mugs and plates, steins, all kinds of stuff. We are picking us up a refrigerator magnet that's going to go on the RV fridge. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but the van is idling a lot smoother than it had been. I'd be annoyed if that problem really was something as simple as an ignition coil. But hey, I'm off to Palo Duro Canyon. We're going to give it some more run time. It's sitting on cold right now, so we want to warm it up and see what it does. That could be a problem for me. shutting the van off, so I'm just going to step outside, take some video, and give you guys a look at what I'm seeing. There we go. Beautiful. I really have to shut this off, but I'm nervous. Okay, here goes nothing. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you. Obviously, I'm not going to get too close to the edge because I don't want to fall off. But, yeah. Ooh. Jinkies. That's gorgeous. So we've got Brushy Draw, Brushy Butte, Goodnight Peak, Fortress Cliff, Prairie Dog Fork of the Red River. Let's see here. That looks like Brushy Butte. That must be Brushy Draw, whatever the heck that means. Goodnight Peak must be that lump down there. Fortress Cliff you can see off in the distance. It's hard to make out, but that's the fork of the river. Prairie Dog Fork of the Red River. Timber Mesa. Spanish Skirts. Cabin Peak. Red Mesa. Capital Mesa. Spanish Skirts. Again. Castle Peak and Lighthouse. Okay, so Prairie Dog Fork of the Red River is right over that way. Timber Mesa is that flat lump there. Spanish Skirts is that slip you see there. Capitol Peaks just behind, just above Spanish Skirts and to the right of Timber Mesa. Red Mesa is the one right after that. Capitol Mesa is that long one. Castle Peak's hard to make out in the distance, as is you barely, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, you can barely see the lighthouse. That wind is gorgeous. I love these desert-ish, not really desert, but these canyon landscapes. And unfortunately, that high UV I can't deal with, so I can already feel my scalp is too hot. It's not particularly hot, but the UV is really intense today, so we're gonna head back into town. I just wanted to see this, and I am going to try to do a roundabout video of the drive. So the ranger said it was about a 45-minute drive around. It's a 15-mile loop. So let's go see. Hopefully it's worth it. Enjoying is how bumpy this road is. That the clunking. I don't see any bushings that are loose. Tie rod ends are fine. Ball joints are fine. The bushings look okay, but I'm getting a hell of a clunking, particularly on the passenger side. I'm hoping, I think I know what it is, because like I said, I don't feel anything strange in the suspension other than it wallows a bit too much in the corners. I'm thinking the bushing on the sway bar that I can't really see where it goes through the I-beam. I think it's either loose or the bushing is deteriorated. That one, that's the one bushing I can't really see or tell. Can you hear that? Okay, I'm not liking this. I think I'm going to drive on out of here. I don't think I'm going to do the loop. Caution being the better part of valor. I'm going to be valorious? I don't know if that's a word. This smooths out on smooth road. It's these bumps, like I said, particularly on the passenger side. I had the shop in Santa Fe check this before I decided to come on up here. A little disappointed in the results. He's done me okay so far, but there's been some issues. See that? Clunk, clunk, clunk. And it's either the new shock absorbers that I had them put on last year, and it's possible. It is possible it's that shock absorber. The suspension feels squishy going into corners. And it's entirely possible that shock is banging around on itself, and you know, the Gabriels are crap now. And it's possible, because that's about the time that started. I thought they got it squared away. Oh yeah, it'll make your butt hold onto the seat. that's the exit. Tours. Not Jeep tours, there's a J there. Horseback riding. Yeah, my fat ass isn't getting on those. So, something I need to show you here that I saw coming off of this ramp yesterday. That's not what I'm doing. That's my final destination, but I have an interim destination. See that black box with the green stripe up here? This is WTF, West Texas Fresh. Yes, apparently here in Texas, we have restaurants called WTF. I'm on my way back to Houston, and I'm walking out of the Valero in, I don't know, I think this is Childress, Texas. What kind of corn is that? Because that looks an awful lot like beer corn. Going down the road, something is sticking out of the side of the van that I can see in the mirrors. This happened as I was passing an 18-wheeler. The adhesive gave up. If that makes it back to Houston with me, I'll be impressed. The moment of truth. I've been on the road for several hours, shut it out, and went in to take care of some business. That's an easy start. Star Travel Center, Bowie, Texas. Prices are a little high, but my fuel gauge was reading quarter tank, and it's a ways off till Fort Worth. I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing through the camera and the bugs on the windshield. Sorry about that. But there's a haze hanging off the road. It just rained here a little while ago, and it created a kind of fog everywhere around here. I don't see that on the coast very often. I'm just south of Huntsville, Texas, and I don't know, less than an hour away from Houston. Gonna need to stop and get some gas here soon. Thanks for watching my video. If you like what you saw, please be sure that you click like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and share my video with your friends and family. Please be sure you go back and check out the older videos in the archive. There's some great stuff in there that I'm sure you'll enjoy. And if you'd like to support my work, please be sure to visit us at wildersportoutdoors.com and buy some merch. There's some great stuff there, and it'll go a long ways to help us out. All right, that's it. That's the video for today. Stick with us, and you'll catch the next one. And like I always tell you, get out there, be productive, be safe, but most of all, be blessed. I'll talk to you later.
But here by the river, I feel like I'm alive. Nature's heartbeat makes you remember why. Living in a van down by the river, singing loud. No times, no change, just the rolling clouds. Freedom tastes real sweet when you're nothing.